Hey guys, welcome to this week's plan with me. We are planning for the week of January 28th to February 3rd using I believe this was the October mystery kit, so it is not available in the shop. When it comes to mysteries, I do not bring them to the shop. They are exclusive to the mystery, but I always leave it kind of open-ended that if, let's say, in a year I want to bring it back, I will do so. Like, I just brought back the Mother's Day art and recolored it. It's been about a year since that release, and that's called Peony. It'll be coming out this week. I did put up this week's new releases on Monday this week, which you guys seem to really like. I am using hollow foil. With this kit, I am using some silver items just because I don't have some items in hollow. And I'm also doing a no white space spread. I did do one last week as well, if you guys didn't see that. I like the way it turned out. I kind of wanted to do some alterations. So this week I did not squish my sidebar. That's how Jessica calls it. So, and I'm sorry if you guys can hear the fans on my computer. I'd actually already filmed this voiceover, like the start of it, but I realized the fan was like super loud because it was like, do you hear it? I feel like it's so loud. I'm trying to like move my mic as far away from my computer as possible. Like, I could barely see my screen, but it's just like this file is so dang big and doing this voiceover, and like my mic picks up everything. I don't know if I have the wrong settings for it. If you're like a pro mic user, I'm using a black one. It doesn't say what it's called, but I feel like it's a popular, blue. It says blue on it, on the little logo, and it's black. But if you guys have any information on how to not hear the fan going, because it's like thinking, my computer's thinking, so it needs the fan on, So I didn't squish my sidebar, and oh my god, I got a pen mark on my planner. Whatever, it's kind of week I'm having. And then I also didn't squish my washi. Last week I just used the washi strip that came with the kit, but this week I wanted to do like the 15 millimeter washi with the bottom washi combo. I'm going to try turning it down a little, but I feel like then I have to talk closer to the thing, and then I have to make it louder anyways. And there's a gnat in here again. Oh my god. Why? Oh, there you are. I killed it. Ugh, gross. Anyways, y'all know I cannot see what is happening because I'm trying to like be farther away from my computer because the fans are just going so loud. No, the gnat's still alive. Oh my goodness. Maybe I got it. I thought I got it before. The gnat is like indestructible. Okay, so I'm doing no white space, so I kind of started on Tuesday. I don't really know what I was thinking. I think I had Monday and Tuesday written down, and I was like, let's just start on Tuesday. It makes sense. I can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to have to move closer, and you guys are just going to have to pretend that you guys can't hear my fans going, because I am kind of blind. Let me make this a little bit bigger. So let's just go through the week. I'm going to go Monday to Wednesday. I guess that's kind of what you guys really care about. I feel like the other part kind of went super fast. I don't even know if this is in the right order. This is a hot mess. So, yeah, I feel like it's not, but I could be totally wrong. So on Monday, I did watch The Good Doctor in the morning. I did have to get my blood drawn again, but thankfully, I think that's the last time I had to get my blood drawn for a while. My arms were looking real wrecked. They were all like purple and gross. I have really small veins apparently. The last lady, the last lady used a butterfly needle on me, and that seemed to be less traumatic. The lady, not the last time I went, but the time before that I went recently, she like put the needle in my vein, like where you can see my vein, and the lady who after that told me that like it's not always best just because you see it to like put the needle in that vein. And I was like, yeah, because it like turned purple, and she had to like massage the blood out of it. So I don't know if you've ever had like one of those ginormous needles in your arm, and she was just like massaging the blood out. And I was like, this is not pleasant. Like, it's the huge needle, and you're just like, it's not working. Like, you did something not correct here. I never had to have the blood massaged out of my arm. It's kind of like whenever they prick the baby's feet and they have to like squeeze it out. It's just not cute. At least then they don't have like the needle in you and they're like pushing it around. Not fun. So that was like 3 times ago. So this blood draw was decent because, again, they used the butterfly needles. So that was better. And then we went to the playground. This is the first time that we went to, well, no, we've been to like playground type things with Bennett. We went to one in Epcot. And then last year, we went to like a fall kind of thing and had like a playground. He's been to a couple different playgrounds, but since he's been walking, I guess it's a little different. So there's been plenty of times, but since he's been walking, this is the first time that he's been to a playground. So that was really fun. We went on the swings and stuff, and he loves slides so much. He goes down them by himself most of the time. Like, obviously Nick has to like take him to the top and like let him go down, and then I have to catch him at the bottom, but it's really cute because he gets very excited. And then we went on a Target run. I think we went all together to Target. And then I had a good phone call, which was that I don't have to get any more blood drawn because it was like the 5th time I had to get blood drawn. So no more blood draw for me. And I'm excited because I hate getting blood drawn. Whenever I was pregnant, oh my God, the shots and the blood draws, I was like, I don't want to do this ever again. But whatever, we're all good. Then after that, I used a Fox and Cactus sticker. I feel like, do you guys care about like what stickers, like me, like naming the stickers? Like 95% of them are Fox and Cactus. 95, well, I guess. But 60% of them are from my shop, 20% of them are Fox and Cactus, and 20% of Once More Love. And then, because that adds to 100, then like the 1% over is like other shops. But anyways, so I put really Favor with a Fox and Cactus sticker because we ordered from Favor, which, first of all, I guess anything that has to do with Favor, which is like a meal delivery service, is most likely first world problems, because I should have just like, me or Nick or I should have got off our butt and like got the food. But like, that's what the service is there for. If I'm paying for a service, it should like be decent. But we ordered food from a place that's like 7 minutes away if there's no traffic to the place, which again, we should have just went and got it ourselves, I know. But it was just like, we didn't want to leave. Bennett was like, we were having a good time, and like, I don't know. It wasn't in the card sleep. Normally we go get our own food. Normally. We haven't used Favor in a long time. But 7 minutes away, and it took 2 hours. 2 hours for this lady to get here, and she was just like something else. She was just something else. Just the communications was terrible. She was terrible. Like, so slow. Like, the receipt said she like checked out like 35 minutes, and it's 7 minutes away. And it's like, there's no traffic. So I don't know if she's walking. I don't know. And then it was just a thing. So that's my experience with Favor. I think I'm done for a while unless I like really need it. Usually I don't use Favor unless like it's me and Bennett at home by ourselves. And like, it's more of an effort for me to like get him in the car and then find parking and then drag him in and then get the food and stumble out and get him back in the car. He also hates being in a car seat and screams almost like always in car seats. So pretty much screams anytime that he can't be like doing his own thing. So car seats, planes, the works, buses. And then I had a bath because I needed it after the day that I had. That was actually kind of like, besides I had the rough night, it was just like emotionally rough night. Then the rest of the week's pretty smooth actually. I've been having like really rough weeks, months, but I feel like I've had a good week. Like, besides all of that, which was pretty trivial, good week. So then I went on a Starbucks run. I've been kind of marking Starbucks if I go get Starbucks, but actually, like, I'm starting my diet again, which I use Weight Watchers. I don't know if I'm going to input for a while. I, like, kind of just know the rules of, like, Weight Watchers and what I can and can't eat and, like, what would equal the points just because I used it for a while. And I was pretty successful with Weight Watchers and the style of like how that's set up. I know like not everyone loves it, but it worked for me, so I'm going to continue doing that. So I won't be really marking Starbucks. I think I'm going to get it on my birthday, maybe like Christmas or something, I don't know. Just like special occasions. And then I went to work and then playtime with Bennett, and then I had a design night because I had to get a lot of stuff done. I don't remember. I think I was working on stuff that I was like outsourced. And then I ordered a bunch of different ears for upcoming vacations, and just a couple pairs that I really wanted, like this one pair from Tokyo Disney I found online for not like a wild price, which was really cool. And then I ordered just some ones from Etsy because I feel like they have really cool ones. And then, oh my god, the gnat is on my planner. I don't want to like squish it on my planner because then it'll leave like a bug squish mark. Get out of here. Oh, wait. I don't know if I got it or not. I don't know what it is. It's probably because the door's been open because they're still redoing the kitchen. Anyways, Wednesday, went on another Starbucks run, and then I went to work. Yeah, this is all. See, I don't even know. This has been a long time with this plan with me. I knew that it wasn't in the right order. Something seemed off. So I'm going to just leave it, and I'm just going to continue telling the story of my week. Eventually, we'll catch up. I'm just not in the mood. I know some of you guys will probably just hit that dislike button now, but, what am I going to do? So, anyways, on Wednesday, I will tell you now, instead of using full box overlays, which I think I used like 2 of the square ones, like this, just the regular line, but I went ahead and took these snowflakes, which I believe are on 50% off on the shop. I think it's like a 50-ish% off, I guess. I think we have them in hollow and gold unless they've sold out. I think we put them on sale. I'll double check, but they probably are on sale. But I went ahead and cut those up and kind of like put them on the sides and made my own little full box overlays with them, which I thought turned out really cute. It pretty much covered most of the full boxes, which was nice. I could have like spread them out a little bit more and like, and I even put some on the square ones. So it actually worked out pretty well for like a full coverage with overlays. So if you guys want to check that out, we do have a lot of foil on sale right now because we did do that stock count. We have some foil items on sale that are going to be discontinued. And then we also have some regular items, kind of limited stock. So whenever they sell out of kits that we released a long time ago that are seasonal or things like that. That will be discontinuing. Glitter headers. There's some other items in there that are just on some kind of sale. So definitely check that out. But we did do a stock count on Wednesday, and I used this really cute sticker. You guys can't see it right now because, everything's in mix-up mode, and I'm just not in the mood to fix it because when I fix it, it's going to do the fan thing again, and then I have to wait, and then we're going to have to restart this thing, and So I counted stock I didn't count stock. I counted a couple things, but mostly Emily counted stock for the shop because we hadn't done it in quite a while. And then in the evening, in the next box, Nick and I had TV time, which is nice. Every once in a while. Right now is not a good time because Bennett is teething. This day wasn't too bad, but right now Bennett's teething, so like he sleeps, and then like in an hour he just screams for like 15 minutes, just all out wails with his hand in his mouth. So we're assuming it's teething. He did just cut a tooth like a week ago, but this is like new teething, so I don't know, maybe it's molars. I think they get molars right now. I don't even know. But we did have TV time, so every probably once a week we try to, when he goes to bed, go downstairs and watch TV together. So we watched Riverdale, which mostly I watched Riverdale because he did wake up once, and then I watched it, and Nick came down and he was watching the end 15 minutes with me. I don't make him watch Riverdale because he's not into it, and he was like, what? They're ascending in the Gargoyle King, and what is this show? He thought Riverdale was some kind of just teen drama. I don't know, I can't even think of teen drama because I watched Pretty Little Liars, and that was just weird too. And we watched Fresh Off the Boat and Speechless, which Speechless was so cute this week. My heart was I was like, oh my god, JJ, this is so good. I'm excited for the JJ situation that's happening. I'm not going to spoil it in case you didn't watch it this week because I know we have life things. We can't always keep up with TV shows. Oh, we're back. Who knows if we're going to go back to doing other stuff, but I just explained Wednesday, so I'm just going to move on to Thursday. But Wednesday, it's a cute spread, right? Oh, I'm doing the flags. Random. I'm doing the deco. Oh, I guess I just randomly did the deco. I'm going to make sure that next week it's in order. This won't be an all the time thing. This is just a this week thing because it's just taking me so dang long to film this and edit this and do all the things. And the no white space with the washi has been a little bit it is. Try it. Just give it a go, and you'll be like, oh yeah. Ask Jessica. She was like, this is a lot of brain power goes into it. So I feel the way that I'm doing it next week, there's less brain power going into it, so I won't feel completely worn out by just planning. And then I'm I have to edit this and then speed up some parts. I do different speeds and let it chill out and then record the voiceover and export and compress. Which you guys do YouTube and you don't compress your videos, y'all, you're missing out. You need to be compressing your videos because otherwise it just takes way too long. Even if you have super fast internet, way too long. So then on the 31st, which is Thursday, we had our counter installed, which looks so pretty. It honestly takes my breath away when I look at it. I am a very big fan of marble. I've actually never had marble. I always have manufactured like type stones, I guess I would say. And whenever we went with Allie's Corner's husband is doing like all of our renovations. He did do renovations in our house before he moved in, and we really wanted to get our kitchen done, so obviously called up Oscar, and he took us to see counters and he showed us the manufactured area, and I was like, oh, I really like this one and this one, they're really pretty. And he's like, oh, you don't have to go to the other area because it's natural, and like you guys seem to be like, from what you've said, which we did find ones we liked in the manufactured, and I was just walking around and he's getting a price quote on the ones that I liked, and I saw this one, and it's I think it's actually marble, like it's not manufactured, and I saw it and I was like, oh my goodness, I want that one. And it actually wasn't much more at all as far as cost than the manufactured, which I would have always assumed that marble would have been a lot more expensive, but I guess a lot of people aren't like getting marble because it stains, but like I don't drink wine and there's like not a ton of other things that stain it, and it's super clean, so we're going to take very good care of this marble, but it is the most beautiful marble I've seen. I was just jaw dropped, and I'm going to stop talking about marble now, but I'm very into it. It's really, really pretty, and they're doing a really, really good job. Really, really good job. Then we had family time, which I marked with this cute little like custom family. This guy like disappeared off Etsy who did this for me, so I don't know. His name is like Mr. Doodle or something like that. It's so cute. It's one of my favorite like illustrations I have. I have a couple like custom ones because, you know, can't have enough. And then down below I did take another bath. This bath was super disappointing. For some reason, like it didn't get hot and I needed it a lot. I was getting like weird cramps, which I feel like it's too early for that time of the month. Not TBH, TMI, but I felt like I was getting like all of a sudden like cramps. So I was like, I don't know, like maybe I ate something wrong, which is what I'm assuming because no period yet, but she should be here next week. So I don't know, but I wanted a bath and then it wasn't hot, and I was like, I need to invest in a heating pad because I honestly was never into heating pads till after Bennett. There's a lot of things after Bennett, like my period regulated, TMI, I know, but you know, if for some reason you haven't had a kid yet, not for some reason, but your periods are whack, sometimes, you know, whenever you have a kid, your periods regulate. And this is what we're talking about during a plan with me. I don't even know. But yeah, I took a bath. I marked that with a Fox and Cactus sticker. And then I work on laptop. I don't know. I think I worked on the laptop downstairs and watched TV at the same time. And that was like after the boys went to bed. So maybe that's why I put that in that way. Not totally sure. Or no, I worked on my laptop. Because I think I watched TV with the boys. I don't know, but I put it in, you know. Then on Friday, we had new releases, which went amazing. So thank you guys so much if you ordered. It was a good release. This week's going to be a good release too, I know it, just because the foil releases and then the kits, they're so cute. And then after new releases, we actually slept in a little bit this day because it wasn't like wildly after. We went to Terra Toys, which is kind of like, I don't think it's a chain. I think it's just like kind of a one-of, or maybe there's a couple in Austin. I think it's just a one-of, but it's a toy store, and it's like an epic, huge toy store. It's like the size of like a Dollar General or like a Dollar Tree, probably, like, you know, that size. They're all there's some big ones, some small ones, but you know, general size, just all like really cool toys. Like, I think the only toy brand that I really recognized was Playmobil, and a lot of the other ones are a little bit more indie and like kind of smaller brands. Oh, there was also Briar Horses, which Nick's are they like, I guess my nieces and nephews were into Briar Horses and Playmobil. That's why I know of them. But they have tons of toys. And they also have like a section of clothes that are all like Austin brands, which I did get Bennett some really cute t-shirts that look very like 90s and like kind of grungy, which I really like. So that was really fun. I can't wait to take Bennett there whenever he's a little bit older because he is going to love it. Nick is obsessed with Playmobil. And Playmobil, I like Little People for like little babies, and then Playmobil for like kids because I feel like they have so many options for like sets, and it like, it endorses endorses, this is hopefully Bennett has more words than me. I don't know if it encourages imaginative play, which I think is important, of course, because I hope he has a good imagination. Then we went to Walmart, which I don't know if you guys know. Do you guys know? I love Walmart. Like, I feel like I go to Target 2 times a week at least, and you see the same stuff over and over and over and over again. And if you haven't been to a Walmart in a while, Walmart has like the best selection of stuff. Like, I feel like their home stuff isn't that great. Their clothes aren't that great. I mean, if you're going for like a baby shower gift, Walmart has like some cute stuff, you know what I mean? But I feel like, Target's where it's at for clothes and home stuff. But otherwise, when it comes to toys, when it comes to food, when it comes to the freezer section, when it comes to drinks, chips, like all kinds of like stuff like that, but also like the toy section is lit. Target ain't got nothing on Walmart's toy section. Let me just tell you, there are toys there that you will never see at Target because Walmart has the best selection and the best prices. I'm just going to say it. But they're just not as, I don't think, like hip in the clothing or the home section, but you can find some cool stuff. I have bought some clothes at Walmart and I have bought some home stuff at Walmart. So you just have to look. And their Christmas section this year totally stunk. Not going to lie. But I love Walmart, and it's like if you go to Target all the time, Walmart like is more exciting because you like don't see it all the time. For me, like I go probably like once every 2 months now, just because it's fun. I like walking around Walmart. Then the pen gems release, which was really fun. I love my pen gem. I think it's so beautiful. It was just so fun to kind of like design my perfect pen. So I think there's still some available, which is super awesome. So if you want to pick one up, they're pink and gold and have a bow on it, which is just perfection. And then we watched the fire documentary in the evening, which was more interesting than I thought it would be. I kind of like, actually, I didn't really know. Nick was like, did you watch like everything happen live? And I was like 2.5-3 months pregnant when that all went down, so I was pretty much dead to the world. And I don't remember any of it. So I think like I knew like the general just from recent like watching things, but I didn't like live watch it when it was happening, like the Fire Festival baloney. But I thought it was pretty interesting. I think that guy is such a crook, but it was very interesting to see how he got away with like so many things just because of his personality type, I feel like. Anyways, it's on Netflix, so feel free to watch it. It was either that or Kimmy Schmidt, but I wanted to watch something like a little like deeper, and then I'll watch Kimmy Schmidt later. I still have Fuller House to watch, but apparently Nick's like, you could watch it without me, and I was like, since when? But I think he does want me to watch it with him, so I'm gonna wait. Then on Saturday, I did go to work, and Nick went with me, and we had a fight, which Nick and I don't really fight often, or not often enough for me to put it in my planner. But this fight was like stupid, and he knew it was stupid, and it was a him thing, not a me thing, and I was just like irritated and mad, and just like no. And then he finally apologized, so I was like, I'll forgive you, I guess. But it was like an hour. But I was like so mad. I even told Emily, I was like, oh, and then he apologized, so it was all good. But it wasn't me, it was him, so I'm just saying. Then we went to Grand Lux, Nick, Kirsten, Emily, and I. Oh no, don't go away. Went to Grand Lux because we also went to see SPC headquarters because they hadn't seen it yet. So I took them to lunch and we ate and just chilled and, did our thing. And I had double bucks this day, which means I had 2 Starbucks. I took a nap actually by myself, which was weird. Usually I nap with Bubba, but I was just so tired I took a nap. And then I painted my nails, which I've actually already changed them because I painted them navy. And there's blue marks everywhere and it wasn't cute. And then I repainted them white because it just matches my zone better. Then on Sunday, we did go to get, I don't know how to say it. It's Xian, Zan noodles. Possibly. It was pretty good. It's at the Domain, so it's not like super far from us. And it was good. It was more like what I thought traditional than like a lot of like Austin. I think it's like Chinese possibly. I'm pretty sure it's Chinese. Chinese food. I eat a lot of Japanese food in Austin, but Chinese food, I feel like I haven't had any good Chinese food, and I feel like this was a little bit more on the traditional side than a lot of things I've had. I feel like a lot of like Asian food in Austin, they go a little bit more like fancy floral and like healthy tasting, which isn't always my favorite. So it was good. The edamame was really good. It was cooked really well, so I was happy about that, and the rice was really good as well. Then I took a nap with Bubba. Actually, I didn't nap with him. I just like sat there on my phone while he napped, but Nick couldn't get him down for a nap. So I was like, I will volunteer as tribute to sit on my phone for an hour and a half. Because we still haven't sleep trained this kid, but we'll get there eventually. Then we booked all of our 2019 travel, which we could get into a different time. We're going a bunch of different places. We're going to Vegas, Vancouver, and San Francisco as far as we have planned. Then we watched the Super Bowl, ate pizza and wings, and then I had really, really bad dreams last night. Like really, 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 really bad. And Bennett kept waking up screaming, so every time he woke up screaming, I'd start new dreams, and they were all bad. So that's everything for this week's plan with me. Really excited for next week. I feel like I'm like in a really good place right now in my life. Like I feel like I'm happy. I'm like moving on from things, and next week is looking super fresh with my new idea, and I am like pretty much on the no white space train for life, or until I decide